prayer. We trust in your mercy and your divine judgment.
3. Meqabyan, also known as the third book of Ethiopian Maccabees, is a distinct text within the Ethiopian Orthodox Tewahedo Church canon that focuses on the themes of divine judgment, the consequences of idolatry, and the ultimate restoration of the faithful. The narrative centers on a legendary king of Egypt named Tarsus, who falls into deep spiritual error by commanding his people to worship idols. The text vividly portrays the spiritual warfare between those who remain steadfast in the worship of the one true God and those who succumb to the king's decree. When a group of faithful individuals refuses to bow to the king's idols, they are subjected to intense persecution. However, the book emphasizes that earthly power is fleeting. The king is eventually struck down by divine intervention, serving as a stark warning against pride and the rejection of the Creator. The second half of the book shifts toward the promise of salvation and the order of the afterlife. It provides a detailed vision of the rewards awaiting the righteous and the various levels of judgment for those who turned away from the truth. It concludes with a powerful message of hope, asserting that the spiritual record of every soul is meticulously kept and that justice will ultimately prevail. Main takeaways: the sovereignty of divine law. The text asserts that God's law is the supreme authority, overriding any earthly royal decree. Loyalty to the Creator is presented as the only path to true preservation. The futility of idolatry. Idolatry is depicted not just as a religious error, but as a source of physical and spiritual ruin. The downfall of King Tarsus illustrates that systems built on false worship cannot survive divine scrutiny. The certainty of judgment and reward. A central theme is the perfected record of the soul. The book teaches that every action is weighed, and there is a clear judicial structure to the afterlife where the faithful are glorified and the unrighteous are held accountable. The power of steadfast faith. Despite extreme pressure to conform to a corrupt society, the protagonists remain immovable. Their endurance serves as a blueprint for maintaining spiritual integrity in a world that often demands compromise. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Check out the links in the comments for 100% free resources.